Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Okay, I'm seeing more scare tactics on YouTube about Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA checks. Y'all, last time when all of this started to hit the fan, I told everyone a government shutdown will not hinder your check at all. We've always had government shutdowns. We always will have government shutdowns. And like I told you before, every time everybody got their checks on, and you will continue to get them on time. These desperate YouTubers that makes these videos trying to scare you into clicking on their video in order to find out is your check going to be safe? These people are sick. Do not click on that stuff. Your check is safe. Your check is backed up with a trust fund. I've told everybody this millions of times. Your check is backed up with a trust fund. Your check is, but now the only thing that could happen to your check in a shutdown is there will be less government workers. So in fact, your check could be a day, maybe 2 days late, but it has never been late. So the chances of that happening is almost slim to none. Your check is safe. Please do not worry about it. Please do not let these desperate YouTubers scare you into thinking your check is in jeopardy. It is not. Okay, Nancy Pelosi said that funding the government right now is more important than anything, including you. She says after they fund the government, then the most important thing will switch to the second infrastructure. But right now, that's not important. Making sure they get their pet projects funded is more important. And with that second infrastructure package, they will focus on social programs like food stamps, Section 8 housing, and etc. Now, those things are important. I'm not taking anything away from them. There's people that depends on, and it's very important. But my question is, when will they fund stuff that will help the majority of people on low income, SSI, SSDI, and VA? Things like a forced stimulus check for that group of people. Everybody don't need a forced stimulus check right now, but that group of people do need it. Also, when are they going to fund the raise for Social Security, SSI, SSI, and VA, like was promised to them throughout Joe Biden's campaign? Things that the people needs now, not 10 years from now. And yes, I know food stamps is very important. Section 8 housing is very important. It keeps people off the streets. We need these things, but these things are already in place. We need things that's going to help the most vulnerable people right now. And that would be a forced stimulus check and a raise to Social Security. Right now, the biggest thing that the Democrats are wanting to fund is the Green New Deal. And they're disguising it as calling it a stimulus package. They are more worried about climate change than they are you paying your rent, you putting food on your table, you seeing your doctor, getting your medication. Climate change is much more important than that. And since the beginning of the earth, when God created the earth, climate's been changing ever since then. It's not going to stop no matter what we do. I believe the thing that's driving all of this worry about the climate change is this electric car thing that Joe Biden is trying to push. These electric car companies are deep in their back pockets. The more money that they can generate, these electric car companies, with tax breaks if you buy an electric car, all kinds of incentives that they're giving you to buy an electric car, the more money that they can generate for these companies, the more money is going to go in their back pocket. It's the good old boy system, hard at work. I want to say again, thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you, and I will only give you that. Joe Biden thinks it's a good idea. He thinks this is a good thing, and he's now got the world to agree with him. And you know, when I tell you this, you're going to say, what? Why wouldn't they agree with him? It helps them. He wants the minimum tax for big corporations around the world to be at 15%. He thinks this will stop U.S. companies from moving out of the United States. to avoid paying 28% taxes. I don't know about you, but I'd rather pay 15% than I had pay 28% in corporate taxes. So to this, I would say, good work, Joe Biden. Good work. That's great thinking on your part, Mr. Biden. Now go take your medicine. You're slipping real fast. Y'all, the bottom line of all of this, the United States corporate tax, if they raise it to 28%, one or two things will happen. These big corporations is going to pass this tax on to you and me at the cash register. So yeah, we will pay this tax. The second thing that could happen, these companies will move out of the United States and pay 15% tax. That's less tax than what they're paying. So why wouldn't they move? But Biden thinks this is a good thing, and now he's got the whole world behind him. I'll say it again. Good going, Joe Biden. Y'all remember, little Joe said no more new taxes for anyone making $400,000 or less a year. But with this tax for the big corporation, they're only going to push it on to us at the cash register. And we will be paying this tax. We won't be paying it called a tax, but we will be paying increased prices. So tell me again all about this no new taxes for people making under $400,000 a year. Joe Biden is working with a different kind of math than what the world is working with. Y'all, I will have to say, it's beginning to look pretty bad about a fourth stimulus check. But remember, negotiations really has not started yet on this stimulus package. And that's where I can see a stimulus check being added in. But right now, there is no stimulus. There is absolutely no stimulus check on the table. And there's a lot of YouTubers that will have you to believe in their thumbnails that the check is coming. The stimulus check is on the way. It's been passed. No, it has not been passed. In fact, they're barely talking about it. But y'all, I do believe at the end of the day, we will see a stimulus check be put in the bill. How much will it be? I don't know. When will it happen? When they quit kicking it down the road. Who will get it? I imagine it's going to be people on very low income and the people that's on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. Now, I don't know if everyone on Social Security, SSI, and VA, all of them people, I don't know if all of them will get it, because just because you're on Social Security, that don't mean you're low income. Even millionaires get Social Security because they've paid into it all the year. So they will look at that and determine who qualifies for it. I do believe it will be everybody making under $40,000 a year for single people, $80,000 a year for married couples. Y'all let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this stuff. And y'all, again, please do not fall for all these scare tactics that you see on YouTube about you could be not getting your check if the government is not funded. The government has shut down many times. Everybody still got their checks. And they will continue to get their checks. Please do not fall for that scare tactic. That is a desperate YouTuber desperately trying to get your clicks. I mean, he makes 5 videos a day. He probably don't need your clicks, but it pads his bank account. Y'all, I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through this. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Be sure and check out the We the People Facebook group and the website. The links are in the bottom of this video in the description box. Until next time, I love you all. Ciao.